So hello and welcome back to, of course, Academy to Anfield. This is episode 40 now, so quite a few episodes behind us. We've come back at a good point in the season, I think. We're not too far ahead of where we were when we started the season. Some good things have happened, some bad things have happened. We've also got Cody Gakpo back at Anfield for the first time since we sold him to Inter Milan. Let's just take a quick look and show you what's been happening. We've got some good stuff with Jason Stone to tell you about as well. But, of course, you were with us for that 3-1 victory at Leicester. We went and followed that up with another 3-1 victory away to Southampton. Apparently, we just don't like keeping clean sheets. However, newly promoted QPR there, we went and beat them 2-0. Jason Stone getting on the score sheet. And actually, I did fail to mention Jason Stone getting a hat-trick there against Southampton. So back on the score sheet. However, we did go to Notts Forest and get turned over 2-1 somehow. We didn't even turn up. That was probably the worst thing about the game. They thoroughly deserved to win it. And yeah, not good. We then went and played the Carabao Cup third round. We usually come back for this, but we're playing Man United. I thought we'd go a little bit further into the season. Just a quick side note, I do want to try and make the seasons a bit more streamlined, obviously up until when it gets a bit action-packed near the end of the season, just so we can sort of squeeze in a few more seasons and a few more seasons of developing the youngsters, etc. So, of course, we played all right, I think, is the best way to describe it against Man United. We probably deserved to get something out of the game. However, they had 2 shots on target. They scored both, so what can you do about it? We then played Newcastle at home. Jason Stone and Aston Tornion in there getting on the score sheet. He scored his first goal for us, so that's nice. And of course, Mark King getting an assist, Jason Stone getting a goal. So all the youth players there, muddling in and getting the job done against Newcastle. So, we've got Chelsea away. They're first in the league. But not before that, we've got Inter Milan. Cody Gakpo back at Anfield for the first time, like I said, since we sold him to Inter Milan. But I did just want to show you Jason Stone, who has finally started. I mean, you can see there he's got a couple, and like I said about the hat-trick, finally started scoring. He's got 5 and 5 so far in the Premier League this year. Hasn't scored in any cup competitions just yet, but as you can see, 5 goals and an assist. He's pretty much already, beat his target of last year, or his collective contribution, should we call it, of last year. So he's looking good. Hopefully he's finally found his shooting boots, and we look forward to a few more goals from Jason Stone. But of course, let's just get into the Inter Milan game first and hopefully start the Champions League off in pretty good form. I mean, I will quickly show you the teams we play before we get into that, sorry. We've, of course, got a tough group, or a tough league, tough fixtures in the league. I can't get used to not calling it a group anymore, I'll be honest. But we've got Inter Milan, Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona there. Lazio away will be tough. We've got Nice, that'll be tough. We've got Ajax again. So we've got some big games, Inter Milan and Borussia Dortmund. If we can get anything out of these 2 home games, that's the plan. We need to try and get something out of these first 2 home games here. But of course, like I said, let's just get straight into the Inter Milan game and hopefully get something out of it and start the Champions League off with a bang. So here we go, about to kick off our Champions League opener against Inter Milan. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Millward, Gomez and Robertson at the back 4. Midfield, King, Gravenberch and Bajcetic. And then, of course, up top we have Carvalho, Kumas and Szoboszlai. So this game, pretty huge if we're honest. Of course, opening game of the Champions League. We're at home, so, history should tell you that we should win at home in the Champions League or in Europe in general. But, of course, a bad start here, and that really sets us up for a tough task with the remaining, I think it's 7 games. You play 8 games in total, I think, don't we? Let's hope Inter Milan don't start off very well here. Of course, Cody Gakpo. I'm not even sure if he's playing. We'll take a look at that in a second. But if he is playing, you kind of think it's written in the stars for a former player to come in. Really, that's a good save there by Alisson. But yeah, it's written in the stars for a former player to come and score against you and just really cock it up, isn't it? But not the best start there, Inter Milan. We got another highlight here. Hopefully this is us. But desperate for a good start, really. The the team don't really like it when we don't go through the Champions League. There's been a couple of games now where we've gone out and there's Koeman, I think he's miles offside there. Miles offside. I don't even need VAR to tell me that was miles offside. However, I will be pleasantly surprised if it isn't, or it is. Yeah, there we go. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Absolutely miles offside, but yeah, the team don't really like it when we don't go through the Champions League. Of course, we got knocked out, I think, in the playoff round last year. Year before that, Gravenberch injured. Not ideal. I think we'll bring on Elliott. And do you know what? No, we're going to bring on Salah. I think we're going to bring on Salah. And I can't remember what I was saying. That's it, yeah. The team didn't like going out of the playoffs. Didn't like going out of the last 16. So to make it any sort of success, apparently we need to get to the quarterfinals or later. So yeah, we need a good start. But anyway, let's take a quick look at the table so far. Of course, I did forget to mention, I just clicked on it there, but Gakpo isn't starting. He possibly might be on the bench. But yeah, don't want him to come on and score, not really. But so far, so good. I think, although we've not had any really good highlights yet or any clear-cut chances, we are having the lion's share of possession. And Joe Gomez there, what are you doing? And somehow he's hit the crossbar. Why would Joe Gomez give the ball away on the halfway line just like that? Absolutely ridiculous. But as you can see, we've got the lion's share of the shots and we've got more possession. So, of course, that means nothing. So, I don't know why. I like talking about it. I like telling you that we've got lots of the ball and we've got lots of shots, but we still end up losing somehow sometimes. So, it doesn't always matter, does it? But I thought it was about to blow for half-time. Can we get a goal just before half-time here? Carvalho, keeper pushes that wide and it's out for a corner. Hopefully we will get a chance to take it before the half-time whistle goes. Soberslai takes the corner and that's an overhead kick from Kumas, but I mean that went so high. How was that? What? How we get a corner out of that? Really bizarre. That looked like he just hit it absolutely miles into the sky. I don't really know how that come, but yeah, half time. We've had a disallowed goal. At least we've scored. It might not have counted, but at least we scored one. But we need to try and start making this dominance count big time because I don't really want to take a 0-0 away from Anfield against a good team like Inter Milan. If we're on top, I want to punish them, which is pretty obvious. But Joe Gomez with the ball, do you know what? Joe Gomez is worrying me big time. Just seems to be so casual on the ball. Trent loses the ball there, gets it back, loses the ball again. And that's a lovely ball over to Kumas. And how has he missed that? How has Kumas missed that? I mean, the only reason Jason Stone isn't playing because we want to sort of save his legs a little bit and not burn him out completely at the start of the season while he's playing well. Especially since we've got rid of Jota and Nunes. We're kind of reliant on Kumas and Stone now. But I think we're going to bring off Joe Gomez just because he's not really doing anything for my nerves at all. So we'll bring on Canate there and just brought on Tonyanen as well for Carvalho. But I'm not liking the fact that I'm seeing the match stats and thinking we should be at least 1 or 2 up. Should we not? I mean, one of their only shot on target actually come in the first 5 minutes of the game, I think, where Alisson had that great save. But Soberslai now into the box. Ball comes all the way out to Mo Salah. Can he make anything happen? Mo Salah plays it to Tonyanen, who hits it from an absolute mile away. And that's gone over the bar. So we're not getting closer with these shots. We're probably getting further away. So this is not a good sign, is it? But there's not a lot I really want to do. The problem is, if I go too attacking or try and throw too many bodies forward to score, we've got the problem about conceding at the back. But Soberslai with the corner, comes to Kumas, back to Soberslai. There's an absolute goal line scramble. It is a penalty. I mean, I didn't see that. An absolute goal line scramble, but I'm guessing something happened with King there. And we've got a penalty, so this could be a lifesaver for us. And luckily, we've got Mo Salah on the pitch, so Of course, we're entrusting Mo Salah to score this, and which he does. He sends the keeper the wrong way there. And we finally made the breakthrough. Let's just pretend we don't know it's a penalty. And we finally scored. It's 1-0. And hopefully a little bit of pressure is now off. I mean, 20 shots in the game. We've only scored 1 goal, and that's for a penalty. That's not really good enough, is it? It really isn't. But I think we're going to look possibly bringing off Mark King now and putting Elliott on. Actually, I think we'll put McAllister on and switch him with Sobersley there. And just kind of see if we can see the rest of this game out. I'm quite happy. Of course, they've got an attack, haven't they? I'm quite happy to see this game out without any more highlights, I was going to say. But Tornyan in there, nice little dummy to Kumas. Kumas runs with the ball, doesn't look like he's got the pace to beat anyone, though. Plays it back to Trent. And we sort of recycle the ball there and a little bit more comfortable with possession. Sobersley with the ball. I mean, absolute pinball of a game in their half at the minute. Inter Milan come away with the ball. This isn't what I wanted to be saying. We need to win that ball back pretty soon. Loads of space out here on the left wing for Inter Milan. This isn't what we wanted to see. Crosses the ball in, and somehow Alisson gets a save to that. Let's see this next corner. Hopefully, we managed to get this away as well. And was that Gakpo? Gakpo's obviously on the pitch now. But he's not really done anything influential. The fact that I didn't even know he was on the pitch until now. So, but yeah, now that, do you know what? That's probably it, isn't it? Now that I've seen him on the pitch, he'll he's on the ball now. And no, don't do this. Oh, good God, what a save from Alisson. Do you know what I was about to say? Now I know he's on the pitch, he'll get the ball and he'll score. But he did everything there but score, so thank God for that. Can we please get the ball away? I do not want Inter Milan or Gakpo to score. Gakpo with the header and another save from Alisson. It's getting a bit too close for comfort, this is. It really is. But the highlights keep coming thick and fast, which isn't good. We're barely into the 90th minute and we've had like 3 or 4 highlights in the last couple of minutes. Robertson now, can he finish the game off? That would be nice. Inter Kumas hits the bar. I mean, we just don't like scoring, do we? And here come Inter Milan. Oh, we don't like scoring. I mean, if you were to look at this game from a non-biased point of view, you'd probably say the fact that we've missed so many chances and Alisson's kept it in us. Alisson's kept us in the game at points, let's be honest. We probably shouldn't be winning this. Probably don't deserve it on the chances that we've actually scored. But Mo Salah, again, hits that just over the bar. I think that's the final whistle. It is 24 shots, 10 on target, an XG of just over 3. Yeah, we should have done a lot better, but a win's a win, isn't it? And that's a win on the opening day of the Champions League. So we're happy. Of course, we've got to go play league leaders Chelsea now. So hopefully we take a little bit of that attacking performance, throw it in the bin, and come out a little bit better against Chelsea. So back to the Premier League now, and of course we've got Chelsea, the league leaders. This is the lineup. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Pennington, Konate and Robertson are the back 4. The midfield are King, Elliott and Bajcetic. And then the front 3 are Carvalho, Sobersley and Stone. And of course, you could probably tell, but we've gone with a cautious mentality. We're playing away to the league leaders. I'm trying to be realistic here. And here we go. Like I said, trying to be realistic to the fact that we are playing Chelsea. We are at Stamford Bridge. And they are probably going to absolutely smash us. So I've tried to be more realistic with my cautious mentality. And let's just hope it sticks. And actually, I can come out at the end of this and say, I made the right decision. So, fingers crossed we get something out of the game is probably the only thing I can say positive. So, of course, a win would take us joint top, I think. Chelsea would lose their point and we'd get an extra 2. Yeah, we'd go joint top with a win against Chelsea. Of course, early kick-off this weekend. Everyone else has only played the 5 games. But so far, so good. We've kept them at bay to the point we've not even had an actual highlight yet. However, we've got a little bit more possession than Chelsea and obviously keeping them. I mean, Bajcetic, what the hell are you doing there? I mean, and there we go. You chop someone down 2-footed like that, and of course we're going to get sent off. I can't believe he's been sent off. just thinking what we're going to do. I don't know whether to just keep him centre midfielder. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep him centre mid. Put him as a ball-winning midfielder on the fence, I think. And just hope for the best, I think. You can tell I'm so confident. So if this wasn't hard enough already, playing with a cautious mentality against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, who are the league leaders, Bajcetic would obviously like to see us play with 10 men. So he decided to get himself sent off, which is always nice. Mudryk there, into the back post. And yeah, there we go. Chelsea score 1-0. And that's, 5 minutes after the red card? Chelsea have made the breakthrough. So the first 25 minutes, absolutely brilliant. Kept them at bay to the point they didn't even have an attack. Bajcetic decides to get himself sent off, and then we're 1-0 down in 5 minutes. So always good to see. So what do we talk about now? We're 1-0 down. I know. I thought we were going to struggle to score anyway. So the fact that we now are even less likely to score is, fantastic. But do you know what? The fact that we're 1-0 down at half-time against Chelsea with 10 men is a positive, I think. I mean, if you had said we'd be 3 or 4-0 down at half-time with 10 men, I'd probably believe you. So, yeah, let's just try not to cock anything up is probably the best way to say it. No stupid passes along the back four. No passing to Chelsea right on the edge of our box for a goal. If we can just stay solid and potentially, if we can keep this at 1-0 to sort of the last 10 minutes, and then maybe just go for it and potentially, I mean, I'd rather, good save there by Alisson, but I'd rather sort of play quite a tight game up until the sort of final 10 minutes and then go for it to get the equaliser rather than be 3 or 4-0 down by then. So if we can keep it tight, that would be good. I think Carvalho is going to come off. Mo Salah on. Let's just hang on. I'm just chopping and changing this about a bit until I work out what I'm going to do. Salah on there, and I think we're going to bring on Tonyan in there. McAllister's probably going to play that ball-winning midfielder role a little bit better than Mark King. So hopefully we just kind of sit tight and wince every time Chelsea get near the goal like now. And hope for the best. I mean, that was a great ball through, and somehow they've missed the target there. That should have been a goal there. Should have been 2-0. But we're still in the game. How have we had 60% possession with 10 men? They've not had any shots, so we've not created anything. But I kind of expected that anyway with 11 men. So I think, shoot on sight, because why not? I think it's going to be the only way we're going to score a goal. So, although to be fair, if we did score, trying to be all positive now, let's just watch this before I say it. And that's just gone over the bar there. But if we did score, I think it would feel like a victory, especially in the circumstances that we're playing in. But I think it's... do you know what? I'm debating whether to go attacking now. Sort of wait till about 80 minutes. Maybe we go attacking. Maybe 85. Just open for a... sod it. Let's do it. Let's go attacking. And is this instant success? If we've gone attacking, ball into the... and that's cleared. Trent with the ball. And Trent fires it across the goal. Tonyan could have got on the end of that there. Do you know what? Maybe we should have done this earlier. Maybe we should have gone attacking earlier. Our first sniff at goal in the 90th minute says a lot. So quite painful to watch. But it would be nice to snatch victory. We are playing the ball about quite nicely now. We've just decided to start playing 91 minutes into the game. And maybe I spoke too soon. No, we get the ball back. Robertson. I don't know who's got the ball. Stone into McAllister. Is this our chance? Pennington, there's a lovely ball there to Trent if he sees it, which he does. Trent plays it into Stone. I think that's onside. And Jason Stone has surely got the equaliser. We're going back to cautious. That is surely... It feels like the winning goal. It really does. That must be it. Surely. We don't want to see any more highlights. We don't need a Chelsea goal. Not now, not surely. Surely it wouldn't be this cruel to me. Oh, and that's a good tackle there by McAllister. Surely FM wouldn't be so cruel to me. Pedro goes down, bounces around, Alisson comes away with the ball. I thought that was a penalty for a second, but let's just get to the end of the game now. No more highlights. Full-time whistle, please. And there it goes. How have we drew that? I mean, 91st minute equaliser by Stone. Yes, please. Absolutely brilliant. The fact that we played 3/4 of that game with 10 men is absolutely brilliant. So hopefully a bit of positiveness to take into the next couple of games. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Give the video a thumbs up if you did. And of course, I will see you in the next video.